Hi, I am Mikazwichi as Hiraki Sagawa Digital Assistants. Before we gonna do our deep load cleaning, you have to download the software that I have prepared on this YouTube description below. Today we gonna do some deleting several file scripts that keep forcing to change Windows 10 settings into same as default setting from Windows backup data. Because usually every 60 to 90 days all of setting inside registry data and group policy editor has been reset to default from exist in Windows backup hide. When that reset event that happen, several program that we install as manually by ourselves can be crash or not working correctly. Usually we have to uninstall our software and install it again, right? But, if we have too many software that we install manually, doing that was gonna be stressful times, right? To stop Windows setting being reset like that, we have to delete the AI script who actually work for resetting the values data on our PC inside Windows 10 primary folder data. Are you done downloading now? Prepare your pen and paper to write all basic that you gonna do on your own PC. Warning, you have to disable Windows 10 System Restore Point before you doing this method. All step that we gonna do was 1. Go to Windows Safe Mode Booting Startup. 2. Activate Registry Cleaning Software. 3. Unlock the folder name System32. 4. Do whatever we need to paste our AI deleting software and run that file. 5. Go to Windows Normal Mode for activating Windows Error Diagnostic Software. This software may be eating our processor usage around 50% capacity for 5 minutes. 6. Considering we have to wait for 5 minutes, we maybe need to drink some coffee, right? 7. After we finish waiting for 5 minutes, no matter the diagnostic finish or not, just restart your PC, and then we can use our PC as normally we want. Let's get started.
Virtual programmer Hiroki Sakawa desu. So, in the first season of developing Windows 10, we have several try on command line and group policy editor, but accessing group policy editor is pretty much being limited by what Windows version that we have, right? For example, we cannot normally access this group policy editor in distant home. Sometimes in Windows 10 Enterprise, it doesn't run, sometimes really run correctly. And somehow, even in here, in group policy editor, and inside the registry editor, both of them, we have setting finish. Normally it working, but it doesn't work. I mean, it's so many on the internet. Someone was spelling about use run that script, which will access everything, and then 2 minutes after that, yeah, it's look fine, working good. But that was only deleting some file from registry editor without accessing group policy editor. It means the original file was still inside on the hard drive. Because still inside on the hard drive, Windows 10 itself have an AI. Have an AI to suddenly reset all of the user control. That was reset everything. That AI have all of the backup inside the registry editor and inside of the group policy editor. It means after 60 days, it will be back to the original setting of the Microsoft itself. So, normally, someone have to, reinstall the Windows again and run that script again every 60 days. But how I enjoying that way? Surely not, isn't it? Even not only me, but you maybe. So, how about we not only just snap into this registry editor and then edit everything in the group policy editor? We're gonna delete that AI. Yes, my friend, that AI on our PC. You may be thinking I'm crazy, but it was easy or not. It was, I don't know, depending on our skill, right? In the first season of the Blood Windows 10, I have explained that we can protect ourselves only with this one antivirus. But that AI still can bypass this antivirus. After 60 days, it will be installing everything again. So, we're gonna delete that AI on this episode, on this second episode. First, I have to disable this antivirus first. So, yes, and then we restart it. You have to remember this name, this username on the next part. This username we're gonna use to unlock the C drive so we can delete all of that AI from the C drive. So the Windows itself will be permanently never as a registry editor anymore. It's gonna be fantastic, but long story to be started. Now, we're gonna just right click on this one, on the bottom one, and then go to Task Manager. little bit slowly. There you go. Up the speed high. Run new task. And here we going to write ms config something wrong. There you go. Hit enter. In here, you're gonna choose this one, save with. Hit OK and then restart. We're gonna use the emergency mode start up to access the entire thing. But I have prepared single file that we can use later on the description below, so you can download that one. On this episode. Yeah, I think so. Whatever Windows 10 version that you have, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only one matter is I give you two files. Inside this zip file, there is two files. Both of the two files, see, there is plan A and plan B. So if your Windows have a single protection, you're gonna use plan A. But if your Windows 10 version have a double protection, we're gonna plan B. Because I don't know what exactly your PC protection system. I give you these two files. I will explain it later for each file how to using it. But first, we're gonna try plan A. Is that working or not working? First, run this one, the 2DB registry fix. This as administrator. You will throw everything. Who cares about the symbol is? Doesn't matter. There you go. This is the slow part. This one will be delete everything for the registry editor. Everything that will be jamming us during unlocking the C drive. That was long. That was long story. Just need a little bit waiting. Because the file is so many. Don't remember exactly, maybe about 40 for the registry file. Then I have to be that. All of the script in here I have testing out from the first generation Windows 10 until Windows 10 version 18.03, and then I am jumping to Windows 10 19.03, 19.09, and it's still working. But I'm not really like Windows 19.03 and the new version because I have trouble with non-packable memory that keep pregnant no matter what I was doing. It keep increasing for some reason that I don't know why. So I'm not liking the new version. That's why I'm using the old generation like this one. You can search on Google if you want. This is the first generation of Redstone 1. I mean the first generation of full version. Understand? You can just minimize this one. Just don't close it. Just minimize this one. And then this is the most interesting part. So right now we're going to C drive. Going to C drive. But first we have to do some little bit checking. Before we continue this process, we have to make sure one thing, just only one thing. We have to make sure the system, I mean this one, system recovery, we gonna press automatic restart, disable this one, and debug to none. Because we gonna delete some file from the system. If we not set this one to none, it will keep forcing up upload user activity data to the server. That was not something that I want. After that, is there something? Did I forget? Not sure. Recovery? Itu, I don't think that I forget something. Yeah, I didn't forget something. You maybe need to disable system restore point. I don't know. I don't remember what I said. Yeah, system restore point. So if you Windows still have this, it doesn't have system restore point. It doesn't have. But if your Windows system restore point is still running, this process will be completely violent. So now, because this Windows doesn't have system restore point, we can continue directly to the system 32. We're gonna try to take owner the entire folder to our private data, so we can modify when we want it. Now, after we click advanced, find now, we're searching up our user account in here. Hopefully we find this one. This is my user account, as you can see before. Oh. As you can see before, this is the account name. This is the account name. If you don't know your account name is, just simple thing to do. Just simple thing to do. Go to my document, the document folder. In here, we're gonna add whatever folder is there, as long easy to be remembered. For example, I give the name 54321 and then hit enter. Remember that name. Just remember that name. And we're gonna open the other one, who is the C drive user. This is a lot of user in here, right? For the example, we check this one. Or you have in the document the file, same document folder name, but it doesn't have it. So we check another user account. Check user account. But this one, document, it's have it. So for the example, if we change the name, this will be changed too, right? So this is the account name. Simple, right? So we're gonna use this one, right? In here, it's the same, and hit OK. Hit OK again. Now it has been registered. It has been registered, but we still not keep setting yet, so change the permission. add, select the user again, because we know the username now. You can just write exactly the same name, right? No, it doesn't correct it. But why? Check that out. There you go, it was corrected now. Hit OK. And a full control on this one. As you can see, full control. And then hit OK. Replace, hit replace. And then OK. Hit OK again. Yes. See, it was error in here. Because the C drive has been double protection. The single protection, we maybe do that easy. But if having double protection like this, plan A doesn't work. As you can see, it doesn't work anyway. So we're gonna use plan B for this one. Several part of the operating system, they have only just single, but they have double protection. Yeah. In Windows 10 Home, usually you only have one. Usually, but it was Enterprise with different story. So we're gonna back to the download folder. Double. Go to this one. We're gonna plan B now. We're gonna delete one by one of the file because it doesn't work with the normal way anyway. So we're gonna run this one. Just double click on this one. Gradmin 2. Yes. This is how the finance began. This is how the beginning of everything. So we have all of the file we want to be run, except this one. We cannot copy this one to the system because it have protection in the normal way. So we're gonna open this one and deleting everything inside this one. We start from the bottom first. There you go. We gotta start for this one. Right? So strange. Yeah, just try by going correct the way. Be my file. And then delete this one. But why I have to do that? Because if we just delete this one, normally it doesn't work. Normally it doesn't work. But with that one, it will be work. It's look easy, right? Now, the only one jamming in that one is where it just going. Go with the other one. Face. Be my data. Nice look there. Quick F lim F5. Check. Is that the file still exists? No, it's gone. Go to the other one. Paste. Be my file. Then you go there. Go to the other one. Be my file. There. The other one. Be my data. There. Wow, that was a long story, isn't it? Now we're gonna skip a few of this one. Few of this one. We're gonna run it later. Just follow this step and the windows will be not crash. Just follow this step. We're not gonna use Bing map because usually we're gonna use, Google Map, isn't it? So, be my file. This one will be updating the map. Be my file. Copy. Paste. It's gone now, telemetry gone. Nice. So now push to install a service. Paste this one. It's gone. It's gone. So nice. Now update again. Is that one have it? No, it doesn't. So this one. Is that have it? If have it, we have to delete it. If not, just ignore it. Yeah, it's not. So now we can just go to plan B again. Copy this one. To the system certificate. And then run this one. Just run. Dang. It still have access to it. Background transfer network. Call not refined, call not refined. Yeah. This one is the driver of my VirtualBox application, so of course we're gonna delete this one. Except we're not using it. But the other is working fine now. So nice. Is that done? Well, not. That was not. Actually, we're gonna go to the second one. We're gonna take a one around this one. Can we? Well, let's try it. Put our user account. Check name. Okay. Got all of the access. Hopefully. And select the principal again. Our user account again. Check name. Okay. Full control. Okay. Replace all child. Yes. Continue. Continue. So it's error. It should be fine. Should be fine. This is the secondary. Just pass this one. and then run it. It's look nice, all clean, because it was gone too, so it's fine now. It's fine. Because all of has been clear right now. We can close the other one. Close the other one. Now this one is closed. Run the task manager. Hit file, new task. Go to the MS config again. Hit OK. Something like that. Then you go to boot, disable this one. Hit OK and then let's start. It took me about maybe 9 months to finishing out which one of the system circuit to working a bit less or not working a bit less. And about 6 months to testing out what version of Windows is working and not working. Before that is 0.8. It's still slowly. Now still 0.8. You have weight problem in here, right? Why it's running at 10 at 100% loading? What the heck is going on here? What kind of trouble that we have? Something like Windows Windows still out there. System, what the heck is that thing? The diagnostic is running. Yeah, the diagnostic is running. So we have a few problems in here. Spike is account. Wow. And don't you guys can GK GP edit. I will see. Oh, it's running slow. feature Windows. Now we're gonna disable everything. Everything. It's running slow. There you go. Runtime biometry. So, okay. So, okay. So, okay. So, click content of enable. Okay. Back. User one. Enable. Okay, set the one. Windows error reporting. Automatic version disable. Configure error reporting. Disable. Disable error reporting. Enable. Do not send. Enable. Do not drop. Enable. Critical error. Yes. Disable. Disable. Now Windows Update. Disable. Action frequency. Disable. Disable. Do not connect to Windows Update threat protection. Disable. Back still. Disable. Remove it. Enable. Nice. First one. Almost done. Yes, this one. The history and map of exists here. So she's mine. So system restore fine. System restore fine. So update orchestra. This one. This one. This one. Update. This one. This one. Yeah, it's now done. This spike will be back to the normal after we restart the computer. After we restarting it, it will be back to the normal. It's not gonna spike anymore. So yeah, it's dropping. Keep dropping. The activity keep dropping. Also, if you interest to be supporting my channel for making a wave again tutorial about Windows 10 maybe or random application, if you wanna give me support for that, you can send me via PayPal now. At mikazuichi at gmail.com. You can use this one for sending me maybe request, maybe or some money donation to my project in the future. So I will provide more unique again when the time is coming. But if you have some question about this one, you can comment down below. Also, thanks for watching and stay subscribed to my channel. So that's gonna be cheering me up to make another amazing world that you maybe never see before, because the other is not making this tutorial as completely like this. That's what I believe, but here you go. It's dropping again. The RAM usage is keep dropping. From 1.2 now is dropping to 0.7 of the memory. It's nice. And happy next day. See you in the next video. I will stop the recording now. After I save this. There you go.